So apparently Diddy's knee has been bothering him recently, so he reported it. At some point, it was decided that he needed medical care outside of the jail, so he was taken to a Brooklyn hospital.
I am the fucking hardest hustler in the world. This is Savage Part 2. Don't tell me about shit.
Diddy's attorney Mark Agnifilo told TMZ, quote, "I cannot comment on anything related to prisoner movements. Also, I'm not commenting on anything related to possible medical issues."
Things are getting pretty serious for Diddy as reports confirm that he's been in some real danger behind bars. The feds recently confirmed that Diddy was nearly unalived after he allegedly snitched on some major celebrities, and now the rumors are swirling about just what really went down in prison. But here's the kicker. It all started with Diddy being rushed to the hospital for an MRI on his knee. What really happened behind those prison walls? Let's dive into this wild situation and break down the facts. On the night of January 30th, Diddy was taken to the hospital from jail for an MRI on his knee. According to a report from the New York Post, Diddy, who is currently in custody at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, was brought in to get checked out after experiencing pain in his knee. It's a long-standing issue, reportedly dating back to when he ran the New York City Marathon in 2003. The source revealed that Diddy's knee had been bothering him for a while, but despite the visit, he didn't stay overnight at the hospital. Diddy has been in federal custody since September 2024, facing serious crime charges including racketeering, ST, and transportation to engage in prostitution. Despite the trip to the hospital, Diddy's medical status has been kept private, with Bureau of Prisons officials refusing to release any information about his health. As the drama unfolds, the public has been left wondering what really happened, and whether there's more to the story than meets the eye. The fact that Diddy has been behind bars for months now has raised serious concerns. Many people speculate that he's been under extreme pressure from the feds to snitch on his celebrity friends. This type of situation isn't new. Witness tampering is always a risk in high-profile cases, and Diddy's ties to Hollywood and the music industry make him a prime target for the feds. The question on everyone's mind is Diddy being forced to testify against powerful people in exchange for his safety? Here's where it gets even more interesting. There are rumors that Diddy's knee injury may not be what it seems. While the press has reported that Diddy was taken to the hospital for an MRI, some insiders are saying that the real story is far more violent. The word is that Diddy might have been jumped in jail, and the knee injury story is just a cover-up. The injuries he sustained could be far worse than what's been reported, and the feds may be trying to keep this under wraps to prevent further attention from turning to what really happened behind those prison walls. This wouldn't be the first time someone has been silenced in jail to prevent them from speaking out. The most famous, or infamous, case of this is the Jeffrey Epstein scandal. Epstein, who was facing serious charges for ST, was found dead in his jail cell, and the official cause of death was ruled as self-unaliving. However, there have always been rumors that Epstein's death was part of a larger conspiracy to prevent him from snitching on powerful individuals. When you compare Epstein's case to what's happening with Diddy, some of the parallels are too strong to ignore. Diddy was once placed on suicide watch while in jail, and many believe this was a way to control him and prevent him from speaking out. The timing of Diddy being rushed to the hospital for his knee injury only raises more questions about what's really going on. Could this be another attempt to silence him before he can reveal too much? The fact that Diddy's condition was kept private and that the hospital trip was presented as a routine medical issue makes it all the more suspicious. Why the secrecy? Is there something more going on that the public hasn't been told? So who exactly are the celebrities that might want Diddy unalived to keep their secrets hidden? Many people believe that these individuals are close friends and allies of Diddy, people who were once seen partying with him, attending his lavish events, and riding the wave of his success. But now that Diddy is facing serious charges and his world is unraveling, these same celebrities seem to be keeping their distance and staying silent. It's almost like they're trying to avoid getting caught in the mess that's now surrounding him.
Sean Carter is just as bad as the diddler, and I know that for a fact.
The first celebrity on this list that comes to mind is none other than Jay-Z, Diddy. And Jay-Z have a long history both in the music business and with their business deals. They've been seen in various footages together at Diddy's parties, and for years, they've seemed to have a tight relationship. But once Diddy got arrested and the scandal began, Jay-Z seemed to completely distance himself from the situation. He didn't speak on it, didn't defend Diddy, and pretty much went radio silent about the entire situation. This raised serious red flags for people who had followed their relationship closely.
2020, y'all. Yeah. And it's different than when it was 2016. You know, the game has been elevated. As we can tell, there's no expense being spared. We had a black billionaire's lunch.
And if that wasn't suspicious enough, the latest news has brought Jay-Z and Diddy together again, but this time it's tied to a lawsuit involving a 13-year-old who is accusing them both of SA back in 2000. This only adds fuel to the fire, especially when you consider that Jay-Z has vehemently denied these allegations. He's even gone as far as using his lawyers to try and get the victim's identity revealed, countersuing the victim's lawyer, Tony Busby, for what Jay-Z calls false claims.
But a woman who had filed a lawsuit against Diddy back in October, alleging that he had raped her at a VMA after party in the year 2000 when she was only 13 years old.
Right. Remember, this is when she allegedly was given a drink. She felt woozy, and there was Diddy, and there was a male celebrity who was unnamed at the time, and also a female.
You should always advocate for yourself and be a voice for yourself. You should never let what somebody else did run your life.
Now, if Diddy decides to cut a deal with the feds and start snitching, it's believed that he might have damning information about Jay-Z, especially regarding the SA case. But that's not all. There have been rumors circulating that Jay-Z might be tied to the untimely death of Kathy White, who was allegedly Jay-Z's mistress. Kathy White tragically died of a brain aneurysm, but what makes this even more suspicious is that it's rumored that she had been planning to expose Jay-Z just before her death. She had allegedly gathered information on their affair and was going to come forward with it. However, after her passing, many started wondering if Jay-Z's involvement in her death could be something more than just a tragic accident. According to sources, Diddy is allegedly the one who has the receipts on what really happened to Kathy White and Jay-Z's potential involvement in her death. If Diddy decides to open up, he could reveal explosive details about the affair, the threats that led to Kathy White's death, and Jay-Z's alleged role in it all. Recently, a tweet from Ellen DeGeneres has resurfaced, and it's definitely raised some eyebrows. This quirky post from 2016 shows Ellen, the host of The Ellen Show, calling rapper P. Diddy by the ridiculously cute nickname Cuddle McSnuggle Stuff. Now, I don't know about you, but that's a nickname that has us all asking one thing. What's the context here?
What time do you stay up till?
I stay up till like maybe 6 in the morning. I'm back up at like 10:30, 11.
6 in the morning. What do you do every night till 6 in the morning? You don't go to clubs every night.
No, I mean, I make love a lot.
Ellen's playful tweet about Diddy is just one piece of a much larger puzzle, especially when you add in her recent interactions with the press. Diddy has been surrounded by serious rumors lately, particularly surrounding his alleged freak-off parties, which have been swirling for a while now. When paparazzi approached Ellen for her thoughts on the matter, she gave a rather evasive response, dodging the questions like she didn't want to say too much. Social media was quick to pick up on this, suggesting that Ellen might be hiding something. Maybe she knows more than she's letting on.
Ellen, were you surprised by the allegations about P. Diddy? Did that surprise you about P. Diddy? He's been on your show many times. Have you been to his parties?
Adding another layer to this already suspicious situation, Ellen recently relocated to England, claiming it was for political reasons. But of course, many people are speculating that there's more to the story. Some believe that Ellen's move might actually be connected to her ties with Diddy, and it could be her way of getting out of Dodge in case things get worse for him. If Diddy faces even more legal trouble, or if his situation takes a darker turn, Ellen could be playing it safe by being out of the country. That way, if anything happens to Diddy, or if things start to blow up, she's in the clear and can easily return to the US without the heat following her.
Ellen and her wife, Portia, have left their millionaire haven of Montecito for England. Now, they're saying they'll never come back in the wake of Trump's win. Do you think that's the reason why she's leaving?
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Ashton Kutcher and Sean Diddy Combs go way back. Their friendship began when Diddy caught wind of Kutcher wanting to put him on the MTV prank show, Punk'd. Diddy reportedly called Kutcher to warn him that pranking him wouldn't be a good idea, and from that moment on, they developed a close bond. This friendship led to Kutcher attending Diddy's infamous white parties, and even co-hosting one in 2009.
Wow, okay, I've got a lot I can't tell. So, I can't tell that one either. I mean, I'm like actually cycling through them. There was one moment, so it's not really a party story, but...
But fast forward to today, and things have taken a darker turn. According to a source who spoke to DailyMail.com, Ashton Kutcher now feels betrayed by Diddy, fearing that he could turn on him to save himself from jail. The source revealed that Kutcher now regrets his friendship with Diddy, feeling lied to, manipulated, and taken for granted by the mogul. As a result, Ashton is reportedly only trusting his wife, Mila Kunis, and has made a decision to keep his circle small, focusing solely on his family. There's even speculation that Ashton might be preparing to receive a subpoena in connection with Combs' case. The insider claimed that Diddy could say anything, do anything, or turn on anyone at this point, and that people close to him, including Ashton, are worried that Diddy might make up false allegations to clear his name. Kutcher's opinion of Diddy reportedly changed drastically after a leaked hotel footage showed Diddy allegedly hurting his then-girlfriend, Cassandra Cassie Ventura. According to the source, both Ashton and Mila saw the video and were completely shocked, realizing that Diddy wasn't the man they thought he was.
The surveillance footage that was captured inside of a Los Angeles hotel in 2016 allegedly shows Combs assaulting then-girlfriend Cassie Ventura in a hallway.
But with all the secrets Diddy might know about Ashton's past, including his ties to the tragic passing of Brittany Murphy and a girlfriend who was stabbed by a serial killer, Kutcher might be looking for a way to distance himself from Diddy for good. Ashton might want Diddy gone for his own protection, especially if Diddy starts to spill the secrets of their time together.
Ashton Kutcher taking the stand, testifying against a man accused of being a Hollywood serial killer. Kutcher saying he went to the home of one of the victims just moments after prosecutors say she was killed.
The past few months have been especially challenging for Oprah Winfrey, as she has had to navigate not only the Diddy controversy, but also the intense shockwaves of Donald Trump's election as president. It's been a whirlwind of challenges for Oprah, and many are wondering just what she's planning next.
Hey, what do you think of Oprah for president?
I love that.
You do?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you've known her well for a long time.
Yes.
Think she could do it?
Yeah, I know she could do it without a doubt.
Oprah is known for being private, but her connection to Diddy could potentially shatter her image. There are rumors that Oprah might be connected to the attempts to silence Diddy, which only adds to the intrigue surrounding her. Could she have a role in keeping Diddy from speaking out and revealing secrets that would harm their carefully crafted public personas? Let's not forget that Oprah has ties to some of the most notorious figures in the entertainment industry. She has been linked to Jeffrey Epstein, Harvey Weinstein, and John of God, all convicted SMEX offenders. These connections alone could potentially spell danger for Oprah if Diddy decides to spill the beans on their relationship or her possible role in covering up secrets.
Let's talk about what's happening with Harvey Weinstein. I know you posted on Facebook already, but you haven't kind of spoken yet publicly about what's going on.
I think that this is, I'm always trying to look for the rainbow in the cloud, whatever is the silver lining. And this is what I do know for sure. When something this major happens, when you have the fallout, 50 women coming forward, that it's a watershed moment.
A whole show on it.
I did, but every time I've heard about him or talked about him or even written about him in the magazine, it has been through somebody else's eyes.
Right.
And I keep hearing these stories.
As Oprah tries to weather the storm of her public challenges, there's a possibility that she is actively working behind the scenes to protect herself from any fallout that might come from Diddy's alleged testimony. Given her powerful connections, Oprah might be one of the few who could possibly help Diddy stay quiet. So, with Diddy's dangerous position behind bars and all these secrets just waiting to come to light, the question is, will Diddy turn on the celebrities he knows to save himself? What's really going on with his sudden knee injury? Is it just an accident, or is there something deeper at play? And as we look at the powerful ties Diddy has, will his silence be enough to protect him? Or are the people around him starting to turn? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and stay tuned for the latest street scoop. You don't want to miss what happens next.